Hello again, friends. Mad Laughter, Laughter Mad here with my channel, What Else You Got, where we do one of three things. 1, we watch a clip. 2, we laugh. 3, we don't laugh. And then you punch me in the face, I punch you in the face, we do some jujitsu moves. I maybe do a Matrix type move where I run over the wall and kick you in the back of the head, and then you do a move where you punch me in the throat. After that's done, we figure out who's right. It's probably you. And then we move on to the next clip. So thanks a lot, everyone who's subscribed so far. Please subscribe if you can. Help me out. Click the big red button below. And we will be able to talk on a more one-to-one basis and in real time. So please subscribe, and also let me know what you think in the comments. Give me some clips that I need to review. I've got a big list right now, but I want to hear more from you guys on clips and comedians that I should be taking a look at. Again, you guys know all this stuff. I do not. I am a comedy newbie. I think you guys have introduced me to 10 different stand-up comedians so far. Some of them have been great. Some of them been okay. The one I'm going to look at tonight is a stand-up comedian, but he's not actually doing stand-up in this clip, because you all requested that I look at Norm Macdonald on some of his Conan O'Brien clips, which apparently are gold. So I'm going to be doing that. I know Norm from, he's been around forever, right? So it's sort of hard not to know who he is. I'm sure I've seen him on some Adam Sandler movies. But obviously, we'll just look at the Wikipedia thing. What do we know? He's Canadian. I think he might be from like Ottawa. He is an SNL, Saturday Night Live alum, back in the glory years. And he's still alive. Everybody, he's still alive. Unlike Patrice O'Neill, which I'm still irritated at you all about, because you didn't tell me ahead of time, and I had to find out like 5 or 10 minutes before I started his clip. So that was depressing, and it bummed me out. Still thought it was funny though. So we're gonna do Norm Macdonald, Norm Macdonald, a Conan O'Brien clip from 1996, about 7 minutes long. I'm eager to hear what Norm has to say. I'm sure it's gonna be relatively funny. I hope it is. I hope it's mind-numbingly funny. So Norm, I want to hear what you have to say. What else you got?
Our buddy, our pal, our lifelong chum, Mr. Norm Macdonald.
Man, look at that set.
Hey, Norm, how are you?
Very good, how are you?
I'm doing real good. You look fine. You look snazzy tonight.
Yeah, I show the respect.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Good. The respect that I'm due. Thank you.
I like that Madonna's baby thing.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
you know,
thanks.
I really have to give it to that guy that's the father, Carlos...
Leon.
Carlos Leon.
Or Carlos Leon. I forget which one.
Because you got to have a lot of guts. That means he had sex with Madonna without a condom. Yeah. That's great.
That's great. Is that what he said?
You know what I always admire about you, Norm? You like to set the tone right away. You like to come out and sort of set the table for everybody and say, this is what we'll be doing. Very nice. Well, you got to be thinking of these all the time, right? You're doing the update. I call it the update gig. You don't mind if I call it that?
Yeah, the update gig, I do it. And to do that, I have to, every day, comb the papers, comb them.
The papers.
Not
the internet.
Right. Figure of speech, yeah.
And read them. I check, first I check the NBA lines for the night, find out what I'm going to bet on. And then I go straight to the news, find out what news figure I'm going to skewer.
Yeah.
So, interesting story I say this week is that right on Rikers Island, they banned like 2 months ago. They banned pornography, any porno magazines from the prison, because I don't know why they did it, but now I just read the headline.
Sure, you don't need to know that. Who cares about that part, right?
But now they had to bring it back this week, so they had a compromise. They're allowing one porno magazine.
Only one, huh?
Only one.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, the porno magazine that they're putting in is Hairy Guy's Ass Illustrated.
Well, if you're going to only allow one, I would think that's the one, you know, probably. It is a good, you know,
It's not,
people...
it's not all just pictures of Hairy Guy's
the
ass.
articles on if you're buying a home, what home to buy, what areas to look.
Good stereo advice. That's what
Yeah,
I do.
yeah. Killer crossword puzzle. It's just a good publication. All right.
See, I just read it for Hairy Guy's ass.
Well, see, you, Andy, just people are all different.
He was telling me before the show, the last week he went to the Hairy Guy's Ass Mansion.
It was great. Why didn't you? Andy has all the fun. He gets to all the big celebrity parties.
Right.
Him and Jimmy Kahn.
A James Caan reference, everybody.
Right. Oh man, that's one news story, and
That's a minor news.
yeah, minor news story, sure.
Yeah, the big news story this week, have you seen those ads for Ronald McDonald is growing up?
Yeah,
And they have him in a discotheque and stuff, and
they show him in more adult situations.
right, he's trying to grow up. Now he wants to be called, he insists on being called Ron.
Really?
And
Joking.
Happy Meal now
He goes like this.
consists of a big bottle of whiskey.
And that's making people real happy. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Very fine. All
But
right.
it's fun to be on the show, you know. I get recognizable now, you know.
Sure.
And
Good for you. Yeah.
I got kind of peripheral celebrity now. Like I get recognized, but people don't know my name. So I was on the plane, you know. I came back like yesterday, and let's say yesterday, it was like 3 days ago. Whatever. But
Well, then we shouldn't go on with the story unless the date is actually
it
right.
was 3 days ago.
Okay,
so
3 days
I
ago.
fly back, you know, and I get on the plane. So I'm sitting beside this character, you know, and the guy says to me, he says, hey, I like you on the show there on the news. And I go, oh yeah, thanks. He goes, man, you're really funny, Bob. He calls me Bob. So I said, what the hell, Bob? That's a name, you know? And
Yeah.
so I go, yeah, thanks. I don't want to say, hey, my name's not Bob, you know? And it's just a guy on the plane, you know? So I go, yeah, thanks a lot. He goes, yeah, I like you, Bob. He keeps calling me Bob, you know? So I go, yeah, good. So anyways, so I just went along with it, you know, my name was Bob. And then this other character comes out of the bathroom, you know? I don't know what he was doing in there. Probably going to...
Probably going to the bathroom.
Yeah, he's going to the bathroom.
All right.
But, so he comes out and he's walking down. He sees me, you know, and he says, "Hey, you're that guy on the show." And I go, "Yeah." He goes, "What's your name?" And then I go, "Bob." You know, I have to say Bob. So then the guy goes, "Bob, what? What's?" Because he's confused. Everything, you know. He goes, "Bob, what?" So I don't want to say Bob McDonald, because then I figure maybe the guy go, "No, Norm Macdonald." And then the other guy, Bob Kendall. I say Kendall. The teacher named Kendall. It's the only name I could come up with.
Right.
I go, Bob Kendall. You know? And he goes, yeah, Bob Kendall.
That's so bad. No, really?
Yeah.
Oh man.
I talked to this guy, you know. I was sitting beside this guy for 5 hours. And I don't know the guy from Bob Kendall. You know? I don't know this character.
Yeah.
And I'm forced to talk to him, you know, for 5 hours. And I don't know what to talk about. I don't have a lot to talk about, you know. I realize that, like, I don't know. I know maybe like 6, 7 things, you know. And so I just finished them in like a half an hour. I tell them, and then I don't know what to do, you know. And that's hard, huh?
Yeah. Hey. I know 4, and I'm running out every night here.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's so hard. Everybody seems to know so much stuff. You
Yeah.
know? This guy was telling me all kinds of stuff. He told me that. He said, I don't know if you know this.
Conan's laughing.
He told me, did you know that elephants do not really have a good memory?
I didn't know that. Is that true?
Well, that's what this guy said.
It must be true.
He also said that on, you know that show Star Trek?
Yeah.
He said the actual name of the starship was not the Star Trek. It was the Enterprise.
These are gems for people. I hope they're writing them down. How many people were cool with that? Can you hang on 1 second?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
We'll come back more with Mr. Norm Macdonald. We'll see you in a second.
Will we see any more of this? Is that the end of the clip, or remember that guy? Oh, I guess it was. Okay. All right. A lot to unpack on that one, you know, because it was an odd one, because it wasn't stand-up, and it wasn't quite Weekend Update, but it was like a mashup of the two. Was the first joke he did on the Madonna riff he did about having sex with her without a condom and like saying like good job, that's great to the guy, was that a riff on like a joke or a spot they had just done before he got on? Because I love that, because that means he, you know, was witty, spot on in the moment, came on, bam, and I actually thought that was probably one of his strongest jokes, like even more so than the 4 or 5 stories he told after that. So that was awesome. That part was awesome. Man, Norm, I can see Norm's delivery if you're not used to it, which I was semi-used to it from Weekend Update, but I can see his delivery putting people off, especially, you know, when he had that the joke in there where the guy goes, he's talking about Ronald McDonald growing up, and now he goes by Ron, which was predictable. Like I knew he was going to say that, but I also didn't know if people were going to laugh in the audience, and not a whole lot of people did. But what made it funny to me was, you know, when he said it, he just let it sit for a while, sort of knowing that it was a bad joke. I don't know if it's a bad joke, but that's what made it was funny to me. Him just letting it sort of sit and marinate, even though tons of people didn't laugh. To me, that was funny delivery, right? Versus like how funny the joke was, right? So, and I think the other funniest thing, you know, his last couple sort of bits were just sort of okay, you know. I think he was just sort of coasting the plane in. It was sort of funny, but you know, him saying I just read the headlines on that first story he did was awesome. And then Harry Guy's Ass Illustrated was the only copy that they had to give. I actually thought the joke was going to go a little different. I actually thought that joke was going to go somewhere more like, you know, what does it look like if you give one nudie mag to an entire prison? Like, what does that mean? And it's sort of scary to even think about. But that was hilarious. And so overall, man, I like it. You know, it reminded me a little bit of story form. And even though I think the last couple jokes he did were sort of ones he was sort of making up, and, you know, maybe they didn't land as well, at least it sounded like it wasn't something that he had talked to the producers a ton about beforehand. It sounded like he kind of came on and just was riffing, which I love if you can sort of pull it off. And he does, no matter what, it seems like, when he's, you know, telling these jokes in the moment. So, yeah, if you guys think there's any Norm stand-up that's funnier, or any of Norm's other Conan bits that are funnier, let me know. Let me have it. Put it in the comments. I'd love to hear it. You know, you guys, again, have watched a lot more Norm than I have. More than just SNL, I guess. SNL is pretty much all the exposure I really got to the guy. So, funny. I mean, I'm discovering that I like his delivery a lot. Like, I'm a big fan of his delivery. So, whether or not I'm a fan of his content. So, so awesome. Guys, thanks for subscribing. Thanks for commenting. Thanks for watching. Instagram at LaughterMadReal, Twitter at LaughterMad, but mostly comment below. That's how you can reach me. That's how I'll reach back out to you. I'm putting as much content as I have out. I got a limited time right now, but I love you guys. I'm trying to get it out as much as I can. Give me feedback. It you know, it helps me kind of move forward and gives me ideas, because without you guys doing that, this would be well, a whole lot of nothing. So thanks a lot. Appreciate it. Have a great day, and peace out.